eggs. So I'm going to start off by telling you what I did with the eggs before, really quick. It's like a recap. And what I did was I brought my eggs. We're going to make Easter eggs. Okay, let's do that again. We're going to make Easter eggs. And I have a dozen of eggs here. But I'm only going to use like a half a dozen of eggs. So what I did was I took like a half a dozen of eggs and I brought them to room temperature. And how I did that is I poured some running warm water on them until they were at room temperature. And then I put cold water and I put a towel inside, like a towel. You could use any old towel so that the eggs won't crack. I added some water, a little bit of salt, like maybe a half a teaspoon of salt, and then I added some vinegar. It's rule of thumb is like 1 teaspoon per egg of vinegar before you put before you bring them to a boil, before you even cook them. So then what I did was I cooked them for about I brought them to a boil, and I brought the boiling temperature down, and I let them cook for about 10 minutes, and then I turned off the water and I just let them sit for about another 10 minutes. Make sure that they're hard boiled, okay? So I'm going to rinse these out, okay? We're going to rinse out our eggs. I'm just going to pour them over cold water. So, and then rinse out these eggs, and then I'm going to use my, well, you can either towel dry them. So, and then I'm going to put them in my little carton here that I saved, okay? I saved the carton. And so I'm going to go over our mise en place to let you know what you need, okay? So a dozen of eggs or 2 dozen or however many eggs you want to do, it's fine. But since it's just me, I'm going to go ahead and just do a half dozen for right now, just to show you. Okay. Okay, and so I put those in there, and oh, those feel really heavy. Really heavy, these eggs. So, so I have a half dozen of eggs. And now what I'm going to do is make some food coloring, and it's really easy to make. And all I need is some vinegar and a little bit of water, and mostly vinegar, and several drops of the food coloring. And so you can get this for really, really cheap. And around Easter time, eggs are really, really inexpensive. They sometimes go on sale. So I'm going to go ahead and put some water into these. You don't have to heat up the water. It's kind of like science. And then I'm going to set this aside. And I have my coloring, my felt pens, and this is watercolor based. These are my felt pens. For those who don't want to color their eggs, you can draw on them. Okay? And I have my spoons, and then I have my coloring, my food color. And these are really inexpensive. You can get like a set of 4, and then you can mix them up however you want to do them. So I'm going to go ahead and pour some vinegar in there. Okay. I probably put a little bit too much because you have to leave some space for your egg, okay? Just pour some vinegar in there. Okay. This is really easy. Really easy to do. Really, really easy. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move my towel because I don't want my towel to get stained. Oh no. I don't want the towel to get stained. So I'm going to take this towel off. That way, if I spill some, it's not going to get my towel stained because I think it'll be really hard to get out. So I'm not going to take any chances. So, and you know what? I use these jars. These are so mean, you could use bowls, but jars are so easy, and if you have like any kind of jar will do, you know, like leftover mayonnaise, you could recycle your jars. And so, and then plus I can cover them. If I don't want to do that many eggs, I could save the coloring for later. Okay? So, what I'm going to do, let's see, what color should I make? I think I want to make purple. So, I'm going to do like about, just pour it in there. It's like about 10 to 20 drops, so I'm going to pour that in there as well. And you want to make it dark. That's the fun part. It's almost science. Okay. I'm going to put some more red in there. It's going to be a deep purple. Okay. I think that'll do it. And so what I'm going to do is put my egg on the spoon and carefully put it in there like that. And let it sit. And get a paper towel. Make sure you have your spoons. Okay. And you have your water and your vinegar, and you are good. Okay. Now I'm going to do a different color. What color? I think I want to do a bright green color. So I'm going to pour some green in there. This is so much fun. Then I'm going to pour some yellow. And that's going to make it a bright, bright green. I'll stir that up with a different spoon. Ooh, I think that one's going to be really, really pretty. And I'm going to pour my egg in there. Yay, there it goes. So I have my two that are waiting for me, waiting very patiently. Let's see what other color I want to do. Should I do orange? Yeah, why not? Let's do, and these are called secondary colors. These are primary colors. Red, blue, green, yellow are primary colors. These, what I do is when I mix them, they're called secondary colors. So, orange, red, and yellow. Red. There's yellow. Pour that in. Hope you can see that. And so you see how I'm just letting it sit? The longer I keep it in there, the darker it's going to become. So it's going to be kind of cool. Yeah. Now I'm going to take another egg here. Oops. Kind of getting stuck there. If it gets stuck. Okay, and I'm going to let that. Now I'm going to pull my egg out. Okay. Oh, wow. That is pretty cool. I think that one came out pretty dark, too. Wow. Aren't these cool? And you know the neat thing about it, if you have a color crayon, you could take a color crayon and make sure it's white, and you can color and you can make designs, and you could just kind of make your favorite designs and then stick them in the die and then bring them out, and oh my gosh, they're so fun. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Wow, isn't that pretty? All you needed was some vinegar, water, and food coloring. That's pretty. I like that. Now, what if I wanted to make it a little bit darker red? So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more red in there. Make it just a little bit darker red. Now, this has the light green in it, and this has a purple. Now, if I were to put red in this one, that'll probably turn brown. And if you want a brown egg, you can do that. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add a little bit more blue because I want to make a little bit like an aqua. Okay. I use the green spoon, and I'm going to take the egg out. I think I want the bigger egg. Come on. Okay, now I'm going to put that in there. While meantime, I'm going to take the darker orangey. Well, not much of a difference, but it might be a little bit darker, but not much of a difference. There you go. But I like the color anyway, so. And I'm going to do one more purple. Now, if I want to lighten it up, all I have to do is add some water. So I'm going to add a little bit of water in there, just to lighten it up. And then I'm going to stir that water, because the vinegar is what's making the color. Making the color stick. Okay, there. Now, in the meantime, I want to save this. So I want to put some plastic on it. So I'm going to take a little bit of my plastic. Okay. I might want to do some eggs or share my egg coloring with somebody else. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to seal it up. I'm going to save it for later, okay? Well, it's still dark. I think it might be a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to take the other one. Wow, look at that color. And see, you could do as many different colors as you like. You have nice, pretty, bright coloring eggs. And when they dry, oh my gosh, they're going to look so pretty. Okay, so we're going to cover up the other ones because you don't want to spill this. Or you want to discard it, but I think I'll keep it. I think you can keep it for a little bit. So, which is what I'm going to do, just in case I need to make more eggs. Okay, I think that's the last of the coloring eggs. Oops, I got my fingers. But that's okay. Okay. That's there. Now, these aren't boiled. show you what kind of designs you could do if you want to do some designs. And you know, back with the coloring, if you want to do half and half, you could do half in liquid and half in the other liquid. Pretty cool, you know, but then you'd have to get like a shallow instead of a long one. You might want to get a bowl, and then where it covers just half the egg, and then you could take it out, and then you could do the other half. Okay, now I have these eggs, and I want to show you what you could do with your eggs. And so you can make a face. Oh, let's do some eyes. Okay, and a nose. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to show you. Eye and a nose. Okay. Let's see. That's a funny one. And you could do a mouth. You can color in the nose. I mean the eyes. Let's make them blue. I might need my glasses for this one. Let me get my glasses. Okay, and get my granny glasses. Okay, that's better. I can see better now. I can color them. And this is a fun family thing to do. You can gather around the table, and this is a nice fun activity. And then maybe I want to put some eyelashes. Maybe I want to put purple eyelashes. There we go. And maybe I want to paint. Make sure you put the top on. I didn't put the top on this one. Okay. Maybe you want to paint the lips like a dark pink. Maybe you want to give her some cheeks. There you go. And some more cheeks. She's starting to look fun. And then maybe I want to give her some red hair. So maybe I want to give her some curly red hair. How fun that is. Oh, what's she missing? She's missing some ears. So let's draw on some ears for her. Oops. With our green marker. I think that's good enough. And then maybe I'll make her some earrings. Why not? Blue earrings. So Oh, and some eyebrows. Let's give her some eyebrows. We have to give her some eyebrows. You can make it however you want to. You can make Easter eggs that are fun. You can dye them, and you can enjoy. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your Easter egg hunt. Mwah!